Hi, everyone. How are you? Happy Saturday. We're in a new month this month already. I can't believe how fast this time is going by. So I hope you're having an amazing day so far. And when you find me, go ahead and say hello so that I know that you're here. And I would be interested in finding out where you're from. We have all different types of cities and countries that come and visit us here. So it's always a joy to see where you're from. So I'll give everybody a few moments to kind of find me as we proceed forward. And today we're going to be talking about releasing procrastinating cycle. And I'm going to be doing an activation, a galactic activation with that as well. So actually, there'll be two that I'll be giving today. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for showing up from Arizona. Nice. So as we wait for everybody to come along, I do have some new specials that are up on my website at lisajodavis.com. So check them out, and you can book your session straight from the website, whatever is convenient for you. And then if you have any questions, you can always email me as well. So again, if you're just finding us, us, we're going to be doing releasing procrastination cycle activation. And during this guided meditation, I will help you to release the procrastinating cycle. That's a big one to say with this galactic activation. We are going to be receiving 2 galactic activations today. And this particular one can help you, especially if you tend to put things off or you find excuses not to tackle your important objectives or even your task list. So this is a very powerful activation. I've used it myself and it has helped a lot. Hi, Claire. I love you too. So I guess we can get started. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat this one more time in case you're just joining us. We're going to be releasing the procrastinating cycle. That's a rough one for me to say today. I don't know why, but for some reason I get tongue-tied about talking about procrastination. So during this guided meditation, I'm going to be helping you release the procrastinating cycle with the galactic activation. And this can help you, especially if you tend to put things off or you find excuses not to tackle your important objectives. So what is a procrastinating cycle? So when you tend to procrastinate, some of you may, and it's going to be a little different for everybody. Some of you may feel guilty, and then panic sets in, and then you begin to judge yourself or even make excuses of why you can't do something, or you need to go, do something else before you get on your procrastination list, is what I call it. So it's a little different from the person who maybe has a report that they need to do at school and they're just kind of stressed out about it. And some people work better when they're under pressure. So for me, when I was in college and stuff, I was guilty. I'd start a little bit of, whatever the assignment was, and I would start it and then stop it, and I'd find reasons not to go back to it. But coming down to like the 2 or 3 days before it was due, all of a sudden my brain kicked in, and I actually performed a little better in that circumstances with having that procrastination be there. It, kind of lit the fire under my behind, and it got me going. So there will be times when, you do put things off, and sometimes you might work better under pressure. But when we do this to ourselves, we're really giving ourselves a disadvantage. You really want to be able to put your best foot forward with whatever you do. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. And we're going to go ahead and get started with this. So if you, after watching this and you feel like someone else might benefit from it, please share and let them know that this is out there. Procrastination is something everybody does from one extent to another. It can be a little procrastinator, and then it can be the hard-headed procrastinator. I'm kind of up in the hard-headed procrastinator, and I work well under pressure. But I'm starting to realize it doesn't always work for me. So when I had this procrastination activation done for me, it really got me going. It got, I thought, oh gosh, I got to get all these things done. But there was a little bit of a different process in it for me. It wasn't like I was just grabbing things to do. It almost kind of seemed to go in order. And it really helps if you make a list of things that you want to do, because keeping them up in your brain does not serve you at all. So make your list of things that you need to get done. You could even make a priority, there you go, of how you would like to tackle things, number them off or just go down the list and scratch it off. So it's really important that you try not to stress yourself out, and this is hopefully will help you do this as well. So what I would like you to do is begin finding a spot that you can be comfortable in. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting up or lying down, just as long as you can hear me. And while you do that, you can mentally or even out loud give me permission, Lisa Jo, to assist you today. And we ask that your spiritual team come forward to assist you as well. So what I would like you to do is begin taking in a few cleansing breaths and releasing anything that may be stuck, stagnant, or blocked. You can do that 3 or 4 times, and I'm going to take this moment to connect with all of you and those who will be watching in the near future. Okay, I have connected. Thank you. So one of the first things that I would like to do is to collectively fill the aura of everyone that is watching now and in the future. So let me take a moment as I connect to the collective aura in this group. Oh, goodness. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. I feel a lot of pins and needles through here. So we're going to go ahead and brush this aura away and create a new aura around you, bringing in white light, Christ consciousness, the pink light of love, green light of healing, blue light of activations, okay, very good. Very good. So continue breathing and just start a normal breathing rhythm. And what I would like to do is I was guided to go ahead and clear everybody's chakras and balance them. It's going to be a quicker process than if I was doing it on an individual, because that's a lot different than when we do things in a group activity. Thank you for everyone that's just joining us. So I'm going to start with your crown. I'm going to open this up for more expansion. Balancing it out. Going to move to your third eye. Right here, your brow, in between your brows. Going to open it up for more expansion. Someone's feeling a little dizzy, so we're going to try to slow your chakra down a little bit. We're going to connect this up with the other ones to match. So I'm going to go to the throat chakra. We're going to open this up. Going to match it up to the other ones. Allowing more expansion to come, allowing you to speak your truth. Going to go to your higher heart, which is right about here. Okay, I've connected, and we're going to open that up for more expansion. Going to line it up with the others. I'm going to go into your heart space now. We're going to open that up for more expansion. And I'd like to go ahead and connect it to the other chakras above. Working our way down into the solar plexus in the stomach area. I need you guys to breathe in some yellow light there, yellow color light, and blow out anything that may be stuck, stagnant, or blocked. Okay, that feels better. Thank you. Open that up. Connect it to the others. Okay, we're going to move to your sacral chakra. We're going to open this up for more expansion. Connecting it through all the others. And we're going to move down into your root chakra. Expanding it by opening it. Connecting it all the way down and all the way up to all of the chakras. Now I would like you to imagine that your grounding cord, which is located near the base of your spine, and I would like you to make the intention of seeing it go down deep into the earth, through all the layers of the earth, going all the way into the center of Mother Earth, who gives you so much support and love. You may actually, when your grounding cord gets there, you may actually feel this love and support. And just ask and make the intention of that love and support to flow back up into your grounding cord, up into your body. Now I would like you to leave that grounding cord there in the Mother Earth. As we begin to relax the rest of your body, so starting with your head, imagine letting go of those thoughts, clearing the thoughts out right now, relaxing all the head muscles. Relaxing your neck. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your left arm, hands, and fingers. Relaxing your right hand, your right arm, your hand and your fingers. Relaxing your upper back. Relaxing your upper chest. Relaxing your lower back. Releasing the tensions that are there. Focus on your breathing and my voice. Relaxing your stomach area. Don't forget to breathe. Relaxing your hips. Taking the stress out of those hips and joints. Going down into your thighs. Relaxing the muscles there. Relaxing your calves. Your feet. Relaxing your toes. So while you're relaxing, I would like to say a few things. When you think about procrastination, and if you're in a procrastinating cycle, how do you know this? Typically, we do know this right off, but are you repeating the same cycle? Is this something that you do with all of your projects or even your lists that you make? Even though you know that these are tasks that need to be done and completed? Do you get stressed when you look at this list? You may even dread doing a task, even though you know that it's very important to complete. And you will feel these pressures of moving forward. So sometimes we have procrastination because we've had trauma or we have anxiety of not being or even feeling confident. And unconsciously, you may not trust yourself. You may feel overwhelmed or have these overwhelming feelings. Every time that you look at your list or you think about the things that you need to do, so what I would like to do is give you your first activation, and then we'll talk a little bit more as this energy comes down through your body. So it has been requested and approved for you to receive releasing the procrastinating cycle, the Galactic Activation now. Thank you. As this energy flows, it will start coming through your crown. You may even feel it on your left side or your right side coming down. But basically, it should be going from the top of your body or the top of your head and working its way all the way down, flowing downwards through your body towards your feet. And this energy tends to be a little more energetic. I do feel like someone has stopped up, like the energy came through and it's just kind of stopped in an area. This particular person it's in their shoulders. So if this is you, you want to go ahead and move your shoulders around, move your neck around to allow that to get processed through. We tend to hold on to things. We tend to, whether it's trauma, anxiety, our body can just hold on to it because it's really overwhelming for you to do something. And when I do these activations and you feel that it has stopped either in your shoulders, in your heart area, maybe it's in your stomach and the energy kind of stopped, you want to take a moment and move that energy around. You could tap your shoulders a couple of times to let that energy know that you're working on it to go through your body and to process it. So we'll give you a moment to allow this energy to go through to you. I feel like someone, their knees are kind of locked and it doesn't feel like the energy is moving. So go ahead and move your legs or move your knees a little bit to allow that to go through. So as this energy is flowing through you, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. So I would like you to think about what you're putting off. We ask this to be released now. Thank you. Thinking about what you are putting off as we release that. What excuses are you telling others and yourself? Take a moment and think about that as we command that to release. Some of you may feel kind of some weight taken off of you as you release this as well. So how much are you disappointed in yourself when you tend to procrastinate? What kind of feelings does that bring up to you? Do you feel guilty? You feel not enough? It's time to release that now. Thank you. So when you procrastinate, does it make you feel uncomfortable? I'm hearing a lot of yeses. So we'd like to release that now. Thank you. We want you to have healthy thoughts about yourself. No name calling. No name calling. And what does that mean? It means things like, gosh, I'm so stupid. Take the stupid out of it. Just, I'm so exhausted. Take the exhaustion out of it. Talk to yourself in a loving way. When things are uncomfortable, there's a reason that it's uncomfortable. And sometimes you just need to get down to the bottom of it. Why is it making you feel uncomfortable? Is it something that you just don't want to do and maybe you felt out of obligation that you had to do? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries on other people and for yourself. There's times when we would get we can get in the situation where you want to be a people pleaser, and you just think, if I keep myself busy, then I can't think about other things. Well, it still is there, and even after you go through the drama or the tasks that you have to do, you're still with yourself, right? So don't put yourself in a situation that you're really not going to complete. Don't be that people pleaser that, oh, I'm going to do this because it'll make so and so feel better. Do the things that make you happy. I know there's things that we have to do that's not exactly glamorous, like housework and, going to work every day, unless you love your job. But, there's stress when it comes to, dealing with your family and your children's and the many different schedules that may come to you that you have to delegate or you have to get done. And don't spread yourself too thin. It's not healthy for you. So you may have experience that causes you to be anxious and uncomfortable, right? We just kind of talked about that. So now it's time to release that. Release now. Just release it. Let it go. So I'm going to do another activation. I feel like all of you have allowed the energies of the ending that, releasing that procrastination cycle. So it has been requested and approved for you to receive. You are worthy of success, and know the right time to take action. The Galactic Activation now. Thank you. It's a different type of energy that's coming through, so you will feel a difference. Again, it tends to start at the top of your crown and work its way. It could be on your left side and it could be on your right side as it works its way down towards your feet and out your feet. Don't forget to breathe. And if you feel like it's stuck somewhere, go ahead and move that area around. You could even have it stop in your hands, right? You could feel it going through your hands and coming out your hands, but now it's not. So just move your hands around, move your arms around, and it should go ahead and continue to be moving towards your feet. So as this energy is flowing, I would like you to remember to believe in yourself and your ability to be successful and to succeed. I would like you to break down your larger task into smaller tasks. When you look at things in an overall big picture and you see, that your end goal is really big and you have all these things that you probably need to get done to, achieve your task, it can be very overwhelming. And in those cases, you just need to break it down. Maybe you combine two things that you need to get done and break it down, to smaller or even medium-sized tasks. Then it's not so overwhelming when you can see, things that are grouped together, or, okay, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. So it kind of takes away it gives you the illusion that your task is not as big as it really seems to be. And visualize and focus on your end goal instead of that long list of things that you need to complete, or even that long list of tasks that you need to get done. And it's okay that if you need to delegate some of your list out to someone else, that can be really helpful too. So it's not so much on one person. If you have a family that you can rely and trust on, and you know that they will help you through some of this, go ahead and ask them. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. And I would say that if you are either done with all of your tasks, or you've broken them down and you've done one or two or even three of those steps out, remember to pat yourself on the back, be proud of yourself. And you could even reward yourself for your accomplishments. Like, I did it. I finally did it. Thank you. Thank you. Because it's really a big relief to be able to see, some light at the end of the tunnel. So we're going to let that energy flow through you a little bit more. So it is time to bring you back into your body's awareness. I would like you to breathe in and out. And on your next breath in, and as you release, you can open your eyes, adjusting to the light around you. If you're lying down, you want to gradually sit up. You don't want to sit up too fast. So let me know how you're doing. One of the couple of other things that I would like to mention is the self-care that you do after any type of healing, or even any of the activations that I do. It's listening to your body. So that's a very important thing to do. If you feel like resting, go ahead and rest. If you just all of a sudden have a lot of energy, that's wonderful, right? Especially if you want to tackle this procrastination list that you may have, that needs to be completed. You want to stay hydrated. You can add a little bit of lemon juice in your water. This helps process these energies. And you may even want or feel guided to journal and do that. So that's really important, for you to know. This activations, these two that I did for you today, will process in the next 2 days. So you'll feel, they'll come like in waves, so you will feel it coming through to you. And then it'll go into the second activation that we did, and then it may die down a little bit, and an hour or a couple hours later, you may feel that rush of energy coming through to you again, and the activations, it'll, kind of dissipate, and then it'll just keep repeating it, right? So when I had the procrastination activation done, I got really, really hot. And then I'd be okay. And then later in the day, I'll get really hot for no reason. And I kind of recognized that was a pattern that was happening. Again, if you are looking to work with me privately, you can go to lisajodavis.com. I have all my services there. There are some specials that are going on, and you can see that in the prices that are reflected on the ones that I have did a special. So that might be something that you might want to go ahead and check out. So I have someone that says that feels really good and great. Thank you. Yeah, so you're going to really be surprised at how well this procrastination, ending the procrastination cycle. You're going to be, I can't believe I get this stuff done, and it really does work. I'm being totally honest with you. So you can either write in the comments below, send me a message. I'd be interested in finding out how you feel about having this. And it may be in a couple of days and you might feel like you would like to tell me that you got all these things done or had more clarity about the list or the things that you may need to do. So I would be very happy to listen to what you have to say. So for now, I believe that we are done for the day. And I'll be here next week, and I do look forward to seeing you there. So I love you. God bless you. And I hope you have